think that's better. That maybe. Okay, see that one. All right. Jasmine, go ahead and put any questions. I hope you're having a good evening. Hope you're having a good evening. Good evening too. Shit, where the hell is sent the Cashapp? I saw. Go ahead and put any questions. Let's see. Is it over between Edgar and I? Confused after we hung out on Sunday. All right, let's give me 1 second. And he's a Gemini and I'm a Libra. Gotcha. All right, so 2 air signs. I will say something about Gemini men. And I wouldn't be surprised if it tells me, the cards tell me that no, because they will, because I've experienced at least 2, but like they will say one thing and then sometime later we'll come back with another. So let's see, as well as let's put this down. All right, there we go. So cards off the top, please, cards off the top. Is it over? Are things over between Edgar and Jasmine? Are things over between them? Are they? Cards on the top, are they? 1, 2, 3. The Hierophant, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the Empress. For the time being, yes, but give me 1 second. Tell me about the Hierophant. 1, 2, 3. The Moon. What else about the Hierophant? 2, 3. Tell me about the Hierophant. What else about the Hierophant? That's, I don't know if somehow his family is involved, or maybe there's something about his upbringing or his own beliefs that somehow get into this. Tell me about the Moon. Page of Wands. I see here. Yeah, he is wishy-washy, and he contradicts what he says. Okay, yeah, because here's what I get. It's like a yes, but I would not be surprised if he were to like return or at least like try to hit you up, because it's like this. 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. I mean, that's putting something to rest, but this is also contemplating a matter. And it's like, here are the Empress, because this is you. This is both Taurus and Libra. It's like he may get hurt seeing you evolve and doing good for yourself here, as well as I get here the Hierophant, the Moon clarified by the Page of Wands, and this Queen of Pentacles is like this. He knows that you're a stable individual, like a good woman. And the Hierophant usually asks for people to do better, asks for people to go by tradition and standards, rules, stuff like that. And it's almost like, how would I say this? Because it was in my head as soon as I saw it, I'm not gonna lie. Now it's out, but the best way I can put it is this. There's something about this person having some sort of anxiety or maybe some confusion here, and kind of backtracking because of either their own beliefs or about what other people say. And the Moon, the Page of Wands, is almost like part of him, maybe a younger part of him, is like, hey, remember when you were excited to do this? So I'm getting a yes, but let me see. Are things really over between these two? Are things really over between them? Cards on the top. 2, 3. 3 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And then the Death card is here. I will say this much. 3 of Cups talks about reconciling. So now, I don't energetically feel it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it can't happen. It's possible that the two of you could reconcile and start this whole thing over again, like some sort of opportunity happening, or maybe this person feeling like they've missed out. But then the Death card is here, and that talks about an ending, but also transformations. Let me ask, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Are things really, to my guidance and answers, are things really over between these two? 2, 3. Are things really over between them? 1 card at the top. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Are things really over between them? 1, 2, 3. Ace of Wands, that is a yes. Is it possible that he'd try to talk to her again, though? Positive card for 8. Oh, King of Pentacles is here. Is it possible that they would try to talk to each other? I mean, he would try to talk to her again. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it positive? It's possible that he'd try to talk to her again. 2, 3. Maybe Page of Swords is communication here. For right now, I'm getting a yes, but with all these other cards here and stuff and how some of the energy feels, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he were to come back, or even if he doesn't, he would still feel some sort of way about walking away and may feel kind of bad about it, is what I get. I don't know. Haven't met his family. Yeah, I just want to know if it is because he wasn't clear. Okay. Well, I have here this Ace of Wands, and I asked for a positive card. To me, this is a positive card. However, Aces do talk about new beginnings, and Ace of Wands is more so of like having a new beginning where things are passionate and there's a lot of growth. So, like I said before, like this is a yes because I asked for a positive card for a yes. However, I would not be surprised if this were to come back together, or if he were to be thinking about you and feeling a bit upset, or were to hit you up. That's what I'm gonna say about that one. But for right now, I'm getting a yes, basically. What's your last one? Ooh, okay. I do want to be with him. I'm giving him his space, not chasing, but I don't know. Yeah, he does that. I see. Well, I will just say this much: if he has a tendency to always contradict himself and do whatever else, I would say distance myself. You want somebody that's just going to be like very straightforward with you, not like back forth, back forth, back forth. Like we're all adults. My last one is, will Edgar become my boyfriend? All right, give me 1 second. Making sure I see that. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Making sure I see that. I see this too. All right, will we become committed? All right, give me a second. Sorry to make sure. Ghost, you will be after Jasmine. Despite this ending. All right. So despite this ending right now, will these two become committed? Will Jasmine and Edgar become committed despite the ending? Will they become committed in the future? Will they? Cards on the top. 2, 3. The Devil. I'm not the Hierophant. The Hermit. 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles is a maybe. Because it's like this here. This is you. You are an air sign. You are a Libra. You're a Libra, right? Yeah. You are a Libra. It's like you might, because with the Devil and the Hermit card, it's almost like kind of reflecting about a connection with this person, or really wondering if you should, because there may be some toxic elements about this, and there's still some things that maybe that I would say that you're kind of quote unquote critical about, because there's certain things that you're not willing to put up with, and there's a certain way that you would like the relationship to go. Think about 2 of Cups. Excuse me, 6 of Wands. Yeah, because you want things to be successful, but maybe what sometimes gets in the way is this person's pride and maybe how they like to, I'd say, ignore things. Tell me about the Devil. 2, 3. King of Swords. Yeah, that's him. Like the 2 of you could potentially be a good match, but because I have here both the Queen and King of Swords, as well as the both of you are air signs, but his card is clarifying the Devil here. He needs to get out of certain mindsets in order for it to work. So again, will these 2 become committed in the future despite this ending right now? Card the top. 1, 2, 3. 2 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's possible. It's possible that this could come back around, like the past coming back. However, 2 of Wands is my maybe card, because this talks about going in different directions. As well as I have here the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Devil's in the same spread as it all. That can talk about karmic cycles. So it's like, if this were to come back again, there needs to be some understandings, as well as certain things that don't need to be repeated. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about Wheel of Fortune 2, 3. Yeah, because this person may be sometimes unreliable, as well as this is indicative that things can come back around again, like this person comes rushing back in. However, still, I'm getting a maybe. It really depends on how the 2 of you would, I guess, handle things, like hash things out, I'd say. So right now it's literally giving a maybe. Hi, Terry. But that's what I see. All right, Ghost, I'm sorry, Lonely, go ahead and put down, your questions. All right. You have his communication and pride. I see. Makes sense. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, my foot almost hit on that. All right. I just have a general, please. Yeah, sure. Let's see here. I use this. Spirit so for lonely. General reading for him. What does he need to know? What does he need to hear? General reading for him. What does he need to know? What does he need to hear? Across the top. 1, 2, 3. The Tower. 6 of Cups. The Star. 9 of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. Tell me about the Tower. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. 2, 3. Star. Oh, that's not the Star. That's High Priestess. All right. Before I clarified it with the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess here, here's what it looks like. It looks like a separation, like some sort of split up here between you and another person. Maybe somebody here from your past, or just somebody that you've known for some time, or may have a bit of a soulmate connection with, or just feel connected to. And with the Tower, I can talk about like a falling out, or maybe some dysfunction and somebody feeling really tumultuous. Whoever this other person is, could be an Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. The Star and the 9 of Pentacles, it could be like really attractive, or somebody that's just very successful in their life and has caught the attention of other people, including yourself. And then you also come up here as this Page of Cups. So I don't know what your zodiac sign is. Page of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be that for you, or maybe you could just have those in your chart. But this is just more so of your energy and not necessarily the traits. Tell me about Page of Cups. 2 of Cups. I see. Maybe you try to like go another way here, but you may still have feelings for this individual, or still feel connected, or just kind of want to connect. And then clarifying this Tower here is this Ace of Cups, and then it's clarified by this High Priestess. I mean, this can talk about new love, or there may have been like some sort of sudden change, maybe dealing with love, or some sort of offer that may have came out of nowhere. Could have been presented to you by a Pisces, or by somebody that maybe you kind of weren't expecting. What more about this? Press our top. The Fool. That's Aries. 3 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Tell me about 9 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about Knight of Pentacles too. 8 of Wands. Okay, so that's different energies right now. The Fool and 3 of Pentacles. So the Fool can talk about maybe trying to free yourself, or trying to take a risk. Depending how that goes, I have your 3 of Pentacles. So that's like trying to build in a situation. Then 9 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands here. I don't know if there's like a sense of, it's almost like there may be like some sort of sense of obligation attached to this. And then the Fool and the 3 of Pentacles, depending on how the situation goes, either that's like trying to take a risk in a situation to where you may want to build or rebuild, or try to cooperate, or at least try to free yourself. But then 9 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles is almost like a sense of obligation to a situation. And whoever that sense of obligation is towards, it's almost like this person's kind of going in that direction. I don't know, that part kind of confuses me. Down below is completely fine. Why you guys bring up the situation across the top? 2, 3. The Empress. Knight of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. There may have been disappointment about somebody like the way that they should have invested, because I have here the Empress, so that would speak of this other individual here. Mind you, I don't know if this is pointing towards your past or how things currently are or their future here, but there seems to be like a really important person here. And then Knight of Wands is somebody that's just kind of like unreliable and not necessarily too good enough for this Empress because they're kind of immature. And Seven of Pentacles is almost like somebody kind of like shaking their head at it. So maybe what they're kind of bringing up is irresponsibility towards a connection where somebody is thriving and the other person may not be. Could also be urging you maybe to take the chance. It's really weird. You would have to tell me. If it doesn't resonate, that means that it could just be pointing towards something in the future. Let's see. What is this all about? What is this all pointing towards? What's this all pointing towards here? What is it all pointing towards? When? Crap. All right. Okay, what is this all pointing towards? What's this all pointing towards? Cards at the top, please. All right, new beginnings. New beginnings is also a baby, and Ace of Cups was here. That can talk about a pregnancy or somebody already gave birth, and Empress is a mom. Six of Cups is kids too, so I don't know if that involves that. It doesn't have to. But new beginnings, communication. So some sort of news. Are people just talking? Truth in the situation. Just stranger. 2 more cards, please. Okay. Heartbreak and the Lovers is here. So, of course, heartbreak in a romantic connection or in a connection that you may have felt close to or somebody else did with you. And then journey. Could be with somebody at a distance, or maybe this is coming towards you, or how this has been like in a metaphorical sense, a journey. Tell me about new beginnings, please. Tell me about that. Judgment. Yeah, decision to be made. Tell me about the truth. Justice. Could be Libra. Doesn't have to be. The truth here. I don't know if somebody was unfair or needed to be fair, or a wrong needs to be righted. Tell me about justice. And let's have the fun, because no, that's the troubleshooter trying to like fix an issue. Power struggles in a situation, and then patience. Time is almost like time's running out, or somebody lost their patience in this situation. No, it does. It's a person from my past who we kind of broke up over the fact she didn't want to be with me. She ended up getting pregnant right after she... I see. Okay. So the High Priestess would just be secrets. Okay. Maybe it's being brought up because maybe this still kind of like bothers you. Let me see why they're bringing it up though. Sorry, why are you guys bringing this up, Tim? Why are you guys bringing this up? Why is it being brought up? Cards on top too. See. Page of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. When's the last time, okay, before that happened, before she ghosted you, when was the last time you had sex with her? And is the child a fire sign? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hey, Cozy. You going to donate? All right, no problem. And then King of Cups comes up here. And then Ace of Wands. But when's the last time you... Never. Okay, you never had sex with her. Okay, about the same. 4th Pentacle. Oh, I see here. 2 more cards at the top. Why is this coming up? 2, 3. The Moon. 10 of Swords, I see here. maybe in the back of your mind, this still really bothers and hurts you. As well as Page of Wands is here. I don't know what sign she is. I don't know if she tried to talk to you. Excuse me. Or it could just be the type of thing that's still in your energy, as in I'm bothered. Or if this person tries to talk to you, be closed off. Tell me about the moon. 2, 3. I see, because you still feel very conflicted about it. Like, maybe angry or kind of upset. Would you try to talk to him? Would you try to talk to him? Cross the top. 2, 3. The Hierophant. 7 of Swords. I don't know if she's in a commitment right now. If she is, it is possible she could try to sneak communication. Or card, what's she? 2, 3. 8 of Swords. Tell me about 7 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Positive card, he has negative card for no. Would you try to talk to him? 2, 3. 2 of Wands, maybe. If she does, it could be sometime in the future. But I think it's still there because maybe this is coming out because it still sort of bothers you, or maybe there's some sort of communication. It could also be like with the 4 of Pentacles, if you haven't let it go, they may be urging you to kind of let it go. But that's easier said than done. It was a weird situation. I just hate the way it ended. Understandable. Understandable. I think I would too. Let's see here. All right. Also, hi. But Lonely, what's your last question? Wait. Yeah, what's your last question? All right. Cozy, you'll be after Lonely. I guess how to move on. All right. Let's see here. So, what is the best way for Lonely to move on from this? What is the best way to move for him to move on from this? What's the best way? Cards at the top. 2, 3. 2 of Swords. Okay, 5 of Cups. Judgment. The World. And the King of Cups. Tell me about King of Cups here too. Queen of Cups. I see. Tell me more about it too. 3. Ace of Pentacles. Alright, tell me about this 2 of Swords. 2, 3. I see here. Alright, so some of this is going to be easier said than done. Mind you, it's just the cards. I really have no control over what they say. 2 of Swords and the Fool here. This is more so of doing your best to block out this situation and free yourself. So if you haven't blocked this person on social media, go ahead and do so. Block them on your phone, because it's the type of thing that, you know, as well as I don't know if it was just my head, but like that type of thing that maybe you feel like you can't forgive. But it is like a disappointing situation because King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, it's like maybe you thought this person would have been your person or that you connected with them, and maybe you feel like there's been a missed opportunity. But with the Judgment card, it's asking to like, it's like taking an overview of the situation here and seeing things for how they are, and then moving on accordingly. Any other way, like any other way that he can move on? Any other way? Cards on the top. 2, 3. Knight of Wands, going after what excites you. Ace of Cups, I see. Queen of Swords, I see here. Basically, like, go after what excites you. There will be other opportunities in your life that will be very emotionally fulfilling, as well as new love. Tell me about Queen of Swords. 2, 3. Queen of Wands. Tell me more. 2, 3. I see, because it's like Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. She may have appeared to be one way, but was another. And that really stressed you out because maybe you found out, like, hey, this person's a bitch, kind of egotistical, low self esteem. Tell me about Knight of Wands. 2, 3. Page of Cups, yeah. I mean, that's your card. Basically, like, do what, like, go after what excites you. And maybe when you're ready, go back into the dating pool. Not everything will end this way. Any other way? Anything else? Cards on top, 2, 3. 7 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles, I see here. So in your life, you'll have plenty of other options. Not only when it deals with love, but when it deals with other areas of your life, other things for you to go into, as well as, even though the situation is confusing and kind of still has you in your head here, they want you to take it slow with yourself and take it one day at a time. Tell me about 7 of Cups. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. As well as that's the need to kind of like balance out your thoughts, as well as try not to like give so much energy into thinking about it. And again, that is easier said than done. But, you know, as you move on and move forward, eventually you'll find some of those thoughts escaping your mind and you're no longer thinking about it as much. So basically what they're urging you to do is, if you have not blocked this person, go ahead and do it, as well as the need to, and I'm not being harsh when I say this, but like, accept what happened. And it can be a bit hard to do so. But the other thing here is too is go after what you want in your life. When you're ready, get back out there in the dating pool if you wish to do that, because there will be new opportunities that will be very emotionally fulfilling, as well as the need to take things slow with yourself and learning how to balance out your energy. So just take the situation for what it was and just move forward. In its simplest form, yes. Because I'll be completely honest, there's not necessarily much that you can do. Um, I mean, shit, I've been ghosted myself out of a relationship, and come to find out years later, it's because that person had a kid. Not that they had a kid on me, but like, because they did and whatever else. So at the end of the day, you're gonna have to, you know, now if you wish to seek closure, then by all means do, if you feel like that's gonna make you feel better at the end of the day. Um, because to be perfectly honest, there's not much that I can necessarily say or do that's gonna make you feel better. It's a shitty situation, and it's that's horrible. But basically, yeah. But the thing is also to kind of like take things one day at a time and do what is going to bring you joy at the end of the day. Um, but yeah, because the thing is, it's quite, I guess, like, once you start to calm down and really think things through and maybe even talk to other people, there are going to be other things. There's going to be things that pop up that maybe you didn't notice before while you were still involved with her. And it's going to help you maybe come to some conclusions and maybe some clarity as to maybe why she acted the way that she did. Um, as well as a thing to know that when people do this, it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them. No good person does that type of thing. But yeah. Stoner, you gotta take it one day at a time. Yeah. Like, healing is not easy. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that, oh, well, just this and that. Like, no, things are gonna hurt like hell. I don't know how long ago this happened, because I know you said like in the past, but I don't know how long ago the past was, because the past is something as simple as a minute ago. So, yeah. But that's all I can really say about that. Other than, like, take time to yourself. If you need to cry, cry. It's okay to cry. If you need somebody to talk to, then call one of your friends or your parents or whomever else. so that they can hear you out, because you're going to need people to talk to. Don't bottle shit up. Do not do that. If anything, grieve now. Grieve whenever, because if you don't get that out of your system, you're going to regret that later on down the line. I promise you. I've experienced that before. Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I thought I was going to get a reading in new love. You're fine. No, it happens. Trust me, it happens. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. All right. Cozy, go ahead, put down your question. Stoner. And don't lash out. Basically, practice self-control. Yep. One of the hard that you will get through. Eventually, you'll heal. I lash anything that comes out. Okay. I lash out impulsively or emotionally eat, which is low key affecting me. No, I did that a couple of years ago. I was binge eating. And even one of my friends were like, I think you're eating too much. What was it? I think my heaviest was like 155 or something like that. Like, I ate. Honestly, I need to do that again. Because I'm trying to gain my weight back, and it's not healthy, but still. But anyways, by lashing out impulsively, just do some stupid stuff and go back to the past. I see it moving forward with better, healthier habits, steadily picking up coping style. Girl, mine was 150 some too. No, because like what was it? Prior to that, I was like between like 140, maybe 142. And prior to like what had happened, I was trying to gain weight, but I couldn't. And looks like I did, just not in the way that I thought. Eventually, I think I lost some of it, and I leveled out. It gave me a nice fat ass though, but but yeah. But it wasn't like, what was it, 150 for me? It's not like I'm fat. Like I honestly, because I have a high metabolism, I can't get fat, at least not right now. Maybe if I have a kid or two, then maybe. But for me, it's just more so of my face. Excuse me. I gained weight in my face, and you can clearly tell it in my stomach just a little. But what was it? This was over at college, and I was walking a lot, so it went to good places. Like, legit, one of my sisters, she was like, damn, well, when did you get an ass? And I'm like, I was walking up the stairs a lot. I'm 120 now. I can't gain weight anymore. You better get some maca root and work out. I'll do small workouts. I'm not going to the gym again. I'm not spending any more money. I'll do the maca root though. I'm 120 now, and I'm kind of like 121, but only because like what was it? I had my period last week, and usually on my periods now, because I'm on birth control. Um, because my appetite decreases, I lose like maybe like 3 to 4 pounds, but eventually it gets back up there. Anyways, anything that comes out. So, what does Cozy need to know? What she need to hear? What she need to know? What she need to hear? I'm actually gonna go and do this. A second here. Why is some of the cards reversed when they should not? Oh, wait a minute. It's really just this. It's me. I'm the problem. Okay. Okay. Cards at the top, please. Cards off the top, please. Cards at the top. Cards at the top, please. Cards at the top, please. Shit. It's at the top. What does Cozy need to know? What she need to hear? What she need to know? What she need to hear too. 3. Queen of Cups. 6 of Wands. 6 of Cups. Magician. Okay. Ace of Swords. I think it's one of your guides, because this is your card here, because you're a Scorpio. With the Magician here, it's just more so of like, well, one thing I got intuitively is honor your feelings, as well as I think they're going to help you start manifesting things, because it's more so of like, look, you've already come to some realizations and some clarity here, but now I'm going to help you get some stuff here. So if you need more clarity and maybe more knowledge about things that you're trying to do, I think you'll get it. Let's see here. 2 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, High Priest, I see here. As well as if you were not wanting change, too bad. There are going to be some things that happen. I don't feel they're bad, but it's more so like you need to allow change to come in, because when you do, that's when you become this High Priestess. And High Priestess is somebody that's very intuitive, somebody that listens to how they feel, somebody that knows a lot. Also, somebody that's very attractive. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, as well as you becoming like very abundant by yourself. Yeah, and happiness being introduced to you. After you, yeah, especially after leaving behind certain shit, and this will help you to leave behind certain things and people. Anything she needs to know in here? Cards on top. 1, 2, 3. 4 of Wands. I see here. It's more so like, forget about immature people. You do have good times coming to you. You have a lot of stability and celebrations coming toward you. So basically they're letting you know that there's some good things coming to you. Matter of fact, let me see what some of them are. I'll just get this. Not change. That's the one thing I don't want. Sometimes change is good. Not all change is gonna hurt, trust me. Cards at the top, cards at the top, here, cards at the top. Where are some of these blessings coming towards her? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, it's multiple cards, but still. New career. Travel. So if you've been wanting to go some places or whatnot, travel's coming up. Do some research. Children. Marriage. Okay. So children and marriage here. So if you're wondering, like, will I ever meet somebody? Will I have kids? If you're wanting kids, that's going to definitely happen. New career here. So I know you told me that you're focusing on maybe work. I know poetry, school may have been in that. I don't remember. So I'm gonna do some research. 2, 3. Easy does it, and your wish is granted. So something that you could be looking into doing or having or whatnot will be coming to you. And then goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So you eventually leaving behind an old cycle. Diamond is tired. Legit tired. Marriage. Tell me about marriage. 2, 3. Spring. I see here. So maybe by next springtime or whatnot, you could be meeting the person that you've been asking for, like praying for or whatnot. Not necessarily a specific person, but you could be meeting your person. Tell me about the children card. Okay. Children, you've got the power. Oh, I know what that's about. And then winter, I see. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. And then winter, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Children, this can also just be talking about your inner child, and your inner child is usually connected to your creativity here. So As far as creative means are concerned, which would be like connected to your poetry or anything else that you're doing in your life, like you do have full control over that. You can do what you want. And perhaps by the wintertime, it's like good things come out of that, as well as when it comes to having kids, like you have control over when you have them. If you ever do decide to have them, you could have a child or two that's born in the winter months. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get pregnant this winter, but yeah. Good reading, man. Ooh, yeah. So they're more so like, look, we're gonna get this ball rolling, and that is good. Yeah. But I want to explore my inner child for sure and work. So good things like coming. I feel so alone since I've been off social media, but I gotta figure it out. Gotcha. Understandable. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night. Bye.